One of the most time-consuming tasks for property managers is to process the rent that's coming in every week, fortnight, or month from their tenancies. This includes chasing up late rental payments and reconciling payments to keep track of what's overdue and what's being paid. MantisProperty has teamed up with payment provider Payrix to provide a solution for property managers. Payrix is fully compliant with PCI DSS, which is the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. This enables merchants to provide the maximum security when processing customer payments or handling customer data through Payrix's platform. Payrix also holds an Australian Financial Services licence, which demonstrates that they have undergone a thorough licensing process and continuously meeting various regulatory requirements. This license also establishes trust and credibility for the payment services that Payrix provides to merchants and payers. With Payrix installed, you can now boost your cash flow and reduce late rental payments by setting up a recurring direct debit payment that will deduct rent directly from your tenants' bank accounts or credit cards. Once integrated with Payrix, your tenants will be able to pay their rent and bills via credit card or direct debit quickly and easily. Rental payments will be automatically deducted based on the rental schedule you set up, and you will also be able to request payment of bills, such as water bills, where your tenants can authorise the payment at the click of a button. This makes it easier to get paid on time, with more payment types available to your customers, easy for them and more convenient for you. Your ledgers and trust accounts are automatically reconciled when payment is received, which means you no longer need to manually reconcile rental payments or tenant bill payments. MantisProperty will automatically handle this with our unique no-fuss Payrix integration. To get integrated with Payrix, you simply log into your MantisProperty account, go into Preferences, Third-Party Integrations, and click on Payrix. This will then bring up the screen explaining what Payrix is and walk you through step by step how to get it integrated. The first thing that you need to do is sign up with Payrix, and to do this you click the first button here, Sign Up with Payrix. That will take you to the Payrix website where you can leave your details, and a consultant from Payrix will then contact you to organise the setup of your account and discuss pricing and other options. Once your account is set up with Payrix, they will provide you with API credentials. You simply need to copy and paste these into this area here. Once you've put that information in, just click the Authorise button. That will tell you instantly if those credentials are correct and show you that you're now connected to your Payrix account. Once your authorization is successful and you're integrated with Payrix, you can then allow your tenants to log into the tenant portal to set up their payment method for their rent. Here's an example here of a tenant logged into the tenant portal. All they do is go into payment details. At the moment, this is already set up for a direct debit. They can change the method here, or if they have not set up their payment details, it will ask them to set them up there. So if we remove these payment details, this is what they'll see when they first log in. They simply click Add Payment Method. This takes them to a Payrix secure page where they can fill in their direct debit request. It pre-fills all the information about their contact details from MantisProperty, and then they simply select whether they want to pay by credit card or debit their bank account, and fill in the details and follow the prompts. Once they have put in their details, then their rent will be automatically processed based on the rental schedule that you've set up for their tenancy. Here's an example here showing the rent and when it's been paid. This is all handled by MantisProperty, talking to Payrix in the background and charging their preferred payment method whenever their rent is due. It will automatically mark transactions as paid. If there's an issue with the payment, it'll let them know. And if they're choosing to pay by direct debit, which can take 3 business days, it'll show them, like in this example here, that it's currently being processed, the date that it was processed, and then it will let them know that it's been paid once those funds have cleared. Back in MantisProperty, The property manager or agent can go into the tenancy and they can see at any time a ledger of the rental payments that have been paid. You can see here that this one's currently being processed. If you click on the ledger, you can see that those rental payments are automatically recorded on the ledger, which means they're also recorded in the trust accounting. So all of that is automatic. There's no need to reconcile payments coming in because that will be done automatically. If you want to send the tenant a bill, you simply click the tenant bills button, and here you can upload a new bill. That will then show up for the tenant and alert them so that they can log in and they can just approve payment on their pre-authorized payment method. So all they need to do is just click a button to approve the payment and the payment will go through. If there's an issue with the payment, then it'll show you here. So say for example, this one here, there was insufficient funds when the tenant tried to pay it and it hasn't been paid, so you can chase that up. As you can see, this makes it very easy for you to set up automated rental payments for your tenancies, and it will save you hours of time each week, as you'll no longer need to be chasing up late rental payments or reconciling rental payments as they come in. This also means that when the tenant logs into their portal or you log into MantisProperty, you can see instantly if rent is overdue for some reason, say for instance if their payment method is not working, because as soon as the payment is processed, it automatically marks it as paid. So there's no delays in those transactions.